it's Heather again with another installment of R-rated reviews. I am on fire. This is actually a review about FedEx, and I'm for the very first time, I am so thankful for the complete ineptitude of FedEx. So, for anyone that watched that year in review one about my arbitration issue, I paid the bitch, and it was such a shit show. I had 13 pages of evidence proving that it was all fake, and the arbitrator took like 2 more weeks to look at all of it. She was like, "Yeah, I see that. I'm in receipt of all of that. Pay her anyway." I'm like, "Okay, power trip. My decision stands." And then she had all the wrong fucking dates. Whatever. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to fight anymore. I paid it. All of a sudden, I'm like, "I have to pay this, and I don't know how to pay it." And she's like, "Oh, the fair claims." Like, "Don't worry about it. You can't be held responsible because we haven't heard from the the claimant on how she wants to be paid." I'm like, "Oh, great. Please pick cash. Please pick cash. Please pick cash." Because I have a sheriff friend who was going to deliver unwrapped singles. Like, I didn't want to be stupid and do the whole pennies thing. It's going to be like singles. They're like $2 bills. Since there's been a delay with this whole thing anyway, I want an official certified bank check delivered on February 6th. Delivered no later than February 8th. This is 5:30 on February 6th. Delivered no later than February 8th. Certified U.S. mail, UPS or FedEx. I'm like, why do I have to incur extra expenses for this? Can she really request that? I said, if anything, I would want the tracking to show that she got it as proof. I said, but that canceled bank check was free and it has tracking. Like, oh no, her cash check is the receipt. I said, she lives like 9 miles from me. I could put it in the regular mail for 49 cents or 88 cents or 90 cents, whatever the first class is. And it's going to get there by the 8th anyway. And then I started thinking, oh my gosh, I hate FedEx. FedEx sucks. They are the worst. I don't know what happened to them, but they went downhill like a runaway freight train. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I choose FedEx. I'll FedEx it. Plus, I sent it through like one of my sales accounts. So I got a discount. And because she wanted it sent to a P.O. box, I didn't have to overnight it. And she never said overnight. So I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Went to the bank the next morning, got the check. I made the bank put a memo in it, fraudulent claim, paid in full. I put a little note inside and said, Christians like you, Miss Catechism teacher, Christians like you are the reason we have atheists in the world. And I put it in there. And I sent it FedEx. I dropped it off. It had to be dropped off at Walgreens. And the girl's like, oh, they already came for the day. I'm like, oh, good. Then that means it can't go out till tomorrow. I dropped it off today. I said, but that's just me being a bitch. And she's looking at me like, really? She's like, why would you want to do that? I said, because this woman lied. And now I have to pay her $10,000. And she goes, no, wait, what? Did you tell me this is $10,000? So I pull the receipt from the bank out. I'm like, yeah, look at the receipt. It says fraudulent claim paid in full. She goes, really? She grabs the heavy-duty packing tape with the dispenser and wraps the fucking envelope in every direction and covers the whole fucking thing. This woman's going to need a jackhammer to get it open. And I am hysterical laughing in the store. I'm like, well, that's better. I wanted to put cat pee in the envelope, but I opted not to. FedEx picked it up the next day on February 7th. Today is, hold on, I printed out the tracking. I'm going to find the tracking so I can show it to you. And I have to hurry up because I think TJ just got home again. I keep sending him out on errands. It's like, get the fuck out of the house. You have friends. He has friends. Like, go, you have friends. Go somewhere. Go do something. Like, give me 5 minutes. But hold on. I just had him fill a prescription I don't take anymore. Oh my God, can you go fill my prescription? I don't even take, get the fuck out of the house. Almost. Okay, I had to find somewhere else to go. I'm hiding. I got the tracking now. So I dropped it off right after work. Now, I'm not going to tell you what town she lives in, but whatever town it is part of the township of Rome, New York, which is 9 miles from my house. Or 9 miles from the Walgreens where I dropped it off. And that's the only place I could drop it off. It had to go, it said not to put it in a drop box or it would delay it further. I thought about that. If you ever want to ship something and you want it to arrive, go UPS or post office. If you ever want to ship something and you don't ever want it to ever arrive, ship it FedEx. So this was shipped on 2/7. Label created. It left Walgreens. They didn't pick it up until 3:48 the next day. And then it went to Marcy, New York, which is like, I don't know, half an hour, like in a different direction. And then, so it said it was going to be delivered on Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, happy fucking Valentine's Day. It'll be there in the middle of my trip. Hold on. Where's this fucking tracking history? Okay, here we go. Package received by FedEx on 2/8/342. And then it went to, this sucks. I fucking printed this. It went from Marcy to Syracuse. 45 minutes away. So now it's in Syracuse. It must be like some hub. And it goes to Syracuse on the 9th at 4:17 a.m. 11:40, it departs Syracuse. And at 10:15 on the 9th, it arrives in Ohio. It was going 9 miles from the fucking Walgreens in the same township, and it's in Ohio. FedEx is bebopping this fucking package all over the country. So it goes from Grove City, Ohio. Meanwhile, the Fair Claims Office is emailing me while I'm away, and they're like, did you do that? I'm like, I did exactly what I was supposed to. I said, here's the tracking information. I said, I can't be responsible for the tracking. That's what I will tell you. I won't pretend to not see the hilarity in this. It was her option for FedEx. I accepted it. Careful what you ask for. On February 10th, and they kept updating it. Should get on the 15th, 17th, 19th. Then it said the 23rd. Now we're at the 24th. I am back from my fucking trip. I sent this on February 7th. Today's the 17th. It's been 10 days. And it hasn't gone 9 miles. It has been, so from Thursday the 9th in Syracuse, it got to Grove City that night. On February 10th, it left Grove City. It departed the FedEx location in Grove City. And on the 15th, it arrived in Grove City. From the 15th in Grove City, it hasn't moved. I think they lost it. It was there for 5 days. It took them 5 days to take it from FedEx in Grove City, Ohio, to FedEx Smart Post in Grove City, Ohio. And it hasn't done anything since. She's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, I'm not allowed to talk about the other part. I'm still allowed to talk about Home Depot a little bit because I haven't signed the fucking gag order they gave me. I'm like, you want me to sign this 2-page gag order? Aisle 16 end cap or where the pencils are capped? I suggest you go fucking sharpen one because I'm not shutting my fucking mouth until the gag order they want me to sign is worth signing. So if I don't talk about this in the future, at that point I'm supposed to say it's been handled. Anyway, use FedEx for people you hate because they suck. She's not getting this till the 24th. I sent it on the 7th. And it's going 9 miles. It's in fucking Ohio. I hope they send it to California. Anyway, questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. I actually love FedEx for their uselessness right now. They could not have been more valuable to me. This was worth the extra money to watch this bebopping all over the fucking place for so far 10 or 11 days. Hit like or subscribe. I would love it. Have a great day.